the Indian defense Tartakower attack makes an appearance as Gledura and Vitiugov prepare for a tactical duel in German Bundesliga 2-0-4-5 Bundesliga round 13. On d4. Knight f6 entered in Indian defense Tartakower attack. On g3. On d5. Bishop g2. Bishop f5. Knight f3. On c6. On c4. On e6. Knight c3. On h6. Queen b3. Threatening queen takes b7. Queen b6 played by Vitiugov. On c5. Threatening pawn takes b6. Queen takes b3 played by Vitiugov. On takes b3. Bishop e7. On h3. Knight e4. On b4. King castled kingside. On g4. Threatening pawn takes f5. Bishop h7 played by Vitiugov. Bishop f4. Knight d7. On h4. On g5. Threatening pawn takes f4. On takes g5 played by Gledura. On takes g5. Bishop e3. On f6. Knight d2. Gledura is looking to play. Knight takes e4. On takes e4. Knight takes e4 and dominate the board. Knight takes d2 played by Vitiugov. Bishop takes d2, it is novelty move. King g7. On e4. On a6. On f4. On takes e4. Knight takes e4. On takes f4. Bishop takes f4. Rook h8. King e2. Bishop g6. Knight d6. Threatening knight takes b7. On e5 played by Vitiugov. Threatening bishop takes d6. On takes e5 played by Gledura. On takes e5. Bishop g3. Gledura is looking to play. Knight takes b7. Rook takes h1. Bishop takes h1 and secure a stronghold in the game. Bishop takes d6 played by Vitiugov. Rook hd1. Threatening rook takes d6. Knight f6 played by Vitiugov. Rook takes d6. Knight takes g4. Rook d7 check. King f6. Rook takes b7. Rook a d8. Rook a3. Threatening bishop takes c6. Knight h2 played by Vitiugov. King e1. Threatening rook takes a6. Bishop d3 played by Vitiugov. Bishop takes c6. On e4. Rook d7. Gledura is looking to play. Rook takes d3. Rook takes d7. Rook takes d7 and dominate the board. Rook takes d7 played by Vitiugov. Bishop takes d7. Knight f3 check. King f2. Gledura's idea is to play. Rook takes d3. On takes d3. King takes f3 and seize the initiative. Knight e5 played by Vitiugov. Bishop takes e5 check. King takes e5. On c6. King f4. Take a moment to spot the best move for Gledura. Rook takes d3 is a strong choice, since on takes d3, on c7, on d2, bishop a4, rook c8, king e2 position is equal. Let's go to the main variation. Gledura wants to play on c7, rook f8 check, king g3, rook g8 check, bishop g4, on a5, on promotes to queen at c8, rook takes c8, rook takes a5 check, and dominate the board. King f4 played by Vitiugov. King g2 is an inaccurate played by Gledura. Rook g8 check. King h2. Gledura is looking to play on c7. Rook h8 check. Bishop h3. On a5. On promotes to rook at c8. Rook takes c8. Bishop takes c8 and dominate the board. On e3 played by Vitiugov. Vitiugov wants to play bishop e4. Rook takes e3. King takes e3 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop h3 played by Gledura. On e2. Vitiugov is planning to play on promotes to queen at e1. Bishop g4. Queen g3 check. King h1. Queen h4 check. Bishop h3. Queen takes h3 mate and gain a significant edge. Rook a1 played by Gledura. Rook h8 Vitiugov secured the win in style.